Live, this is News Channel 8 at 5 on your side.
A search is underway for the person responsible for shooting and killing a woman in a Tampa home this morning. Good evening, I'm Keith Kate.
I'm Jennifer Lee. Thank you for joining us. It happened on West St. Joseph Street, right off West Columbus Drive, around 5:45 this morning. And that's where we find News Channel 8's Lenny Supal. Lenny, I understand that neighbors have already played a key role in this investigation.
Oh yes, Jen and Keith, many neighbors along this street known for being the eyes and ears of the community. And even though many were sleeping when the shooting took place, there's a specific item on their front porch that could play a pivotal role in the search. Footage from the front porch of a neighbor showing Tampa police going door to door for details. Officers asking residents for home surveillance video, hoping the video will shed light on a suspect's path after an early morning shooting turned deadly.
So I was wondering who's ringing my doorbell this time of the morning, you know? And it was the policeman. And the whole street was full.
Somebody was tapping on the door, the policeman was tapping on the door. And I looked at my camera and I said, oh, it's a policeman. So I opened the door and I said, oh, this street lit up like a Christmas tree.
Tampa police sending out this alert stating a woman in her mid-30s was struck by a bullet and killed. The shooter quickly taking off from the scene. Officers say the victim knew the suspect, but now there's questions about what caused the violence.
There's been a lot of commotion and a lot of things going on over there.
Francis Jennings has lived along West St. Joseph Street for more than 60 years, but the last few days have been different. Heard arguing before down there?
Yes, a lot of going on before down there.
Tonight, she's keeping a close watch on the community as police continue their search for the suspect.
We look out for each other, we look out for the neighborhood, and we watch over watch out for everybody.
So we've been asking police for any details about the victim or the suspect. We are still waiting for a response. Meanwhile, anyone with information is asked to give them a call. Reporting live in Tampa, Lenny Supal, 8 on your side.
Thank you, Lenny. We have an update tonight on the murder of that United Healthcare executive. Luigi Mangione has just been indicted on new charges, including first-degree murder as an act of terrorism. The announcement came from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. Mangione is accused of shooting Brian Thompson outside of a New York City hotel earlier this month. Mangione's attorney says he will be pleading not guilty.
Tonight, police are searching for a motive in the shooting at a private school in Wisconsin. Police say a 15-year-old girl pulled out a gun and started shooting inside a classroom at Abundant Life Christian School before apparently taking her own life. A teacher and a student were killed. 6 others were injured in the shooting. 2 are students and remain in critical condition. Mourners have created a vigil of flowers and candles outside the school. Back here at home, the Citrus County Sheriff's Office is increasing patrols and security in and around schools in the county. Deputies say this is not in response to any specific threat. The Sheriff's Office says they just want to make sure they have a safe environment as the holiday break approaches. Campuses in Citrus County will see an increase in patrols for the rest of the week.
The Pinellas County Commission is expected to begin a new discussion that could determine whether the Rays stay in St. Petersburg. Now, it's not clear if the commission will actually take a vote on the issue today or delay it once again. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson is keeping a watch on all of that for us. He joins us live from Clearwater. So what's the latest, Jeff?
Good evening, Keith. Well, the Pinellas County Commission has just taken up this issue. They're currently listening to public comment on this. St. Petersburg Mayor Ken Welch is urging the County Commission to vote yes on their portion of a funding deal, a $1 billion deal to build the team a new stadium and develop the land around it. But members of the public are saying just say no. Last summer, the Tampa Bay Rays celebrated a victory as the city of St. Petersburg, Pinellas County officials, and the Rays and their development partners all signed a $1 billion deal to build the team a new stadium and develop the land around it. But so far, Pinellas County officials have not approved the funding needed to make that happen. And some people, like St. Petersburg resident Ron Diner, are urging commissioners to postpone their vote on that again.
You've got to see if the city can go back and work something out so that you're assured that the costs that are going to be higher are paid for.
After the city and county previously delayed votes on funding, Rays owners said they could not begin construction on the new stadium. And that delay was driving up costs that the team says they can't afford.
Diner says it's time to go back to the table and hammer out a new agreement.
And if the mayor cannot work out a deal, then it's time to part company.
But others, like Mark Ferguson, who owns the popular Ferg Sports Bar across from the stadium, says the county needs to approve the funding so the stadium can be built.
We got everything going in the right direction with Pinellas County and the city. And the city's done everything they said what they would do. The Rays are trying to do everything they can do. Now we just need the bonds to go forward and we can start working on the stadium.
So I've been listening to public comments. So far, most people have been speaking in favor of the funding deal. They've had members of the Tourist Development Council. There's been representatives of various beach chamber of commerces all saying that the commission should vote yes. But so far, the commissioners have not started talking about this. So we are monitoring what's going on. Live in Clearwater, Jeff Patterson, 8 on your side.
Thank you, Jeff. We want to take a live look outside at downtown Tampa. It's really a beautiful night. Max Defender 8 Chief Meteorologist Jeff Baradelli joins us right now with a first look at the forecast.
And for the most part, it is very nice. It was warm during the day today, but we do have a few showers out there, as you can see, across Polk County and all the way down into Highlands County, but now everything's moving into Hardy County, as you can see. Elsewhere, there's not much. A lot of these showers that developed along the East Coast, they've been dying as they make their way west. And even though we have extra moisture in the atmosphere, and you can feel that the humidity is a bit higher, still not enough moisture to sustain these showers as they move west, although a couple of these could eventually get to Tampa Bay. Right now, heavy downpour on top of Frostproof headed towards Fort Meade, and another one headed towards Wauchula as we speak. All right, so if you headed out to the Lightning game tonight, starts at 7 p.m. I would say bring your umbrella just in case one of those showers makes it, but it would just only be one shower, and it would be a brief shower. In Crystal River, no showers anywhere near. In fact, not even a cloud in the sky. Temperature is 80 degrees. The dew point is pretty high. Overnight tonight, temperatures dropping from the 70s into the mid-60s, kind of like we did last night. And I do think, just like this morning, we're going to wake up to some patchy fog in some spots with visibilities reduced to about a half a mile at times. We're going to see a strong cold front move our way, and that means big changes on the way. We'll talk about it coming up.
All right, thank you, Jeff. And you can track storms with our free Max Defender 8 app. It puts Florida's most advanced radar in the palm of your hand. Southern Sarasota County is booming with development, and with all that growth, there's a big need for more health care services.
Especially after 2 hospitals in the region closed in just the last couple of years. News Channel 8's Allison Henning joining us live from Venice with how 2 local hospitals are now working to meet that demand. Allison.
Keith, Jen, Sarasota Memorial and HCA Doctors Hospital are both expanding services in this Venice area, specifically in emergency care.
Over the past few years, there's been a lot of change in the healthcare world across southern Sarasota County. 2 years ago, a long-standing 312-bed hospital in Venice shut its doors, causing a ripple effect across the area.
When that hospital closed, we saw a tremendous amount of patients from Venice and South County go into Sarasota proper.
Just a few months back, another hospital in the region suddenly closed down, leading to even more capacity challenges. It's something Venice Mayor Nick Pashota says has been a big concern among people in the area.
The more space that we can provide the people with a higher level of care is very important. You know, and our aging population definitely needs that definitive higher level of care.
2 local hospitals have been working swiftly to address the needs of the community. Construction crews have been hard at work across Venice. Along the US 41 bypass, the walls are up and the framing is in for what will soon be a freestanding HCA Florida Doctors Hospital emergency facility with 11 rooms. And about 5 miles north, just off Interstate 75, Sarasota Memorial's Venice campus more than doubled its emergency department from 28 to 61 rooms. It's something doctors and nurses here realized was needed after hitting full capacity within just 3 days of opening the facility in 2021.
We felt like our building just couldn't meet the demands, and so to expand our service space, we are better able to meet the demands of the community.
And as for the HCA facility here, you can see it's still under construction. We are told doors here are expected to open in early May. Reporting in Venice, Allison Henning, 8 on your side.
There is a way you can celebrate the holiday season right along the Tampa River Walk.
Yeah, there you go. The Winter Village at Curtis Hickson Park has returned. News Channel 8's Val Simpson joining us live from there with details on this holiday event. Hey, Val.
Hey guys, well, so far I've got to play the piano. I did a little shopping because the shops out here are amazing. They offer so much. But now I'm in the mood for a little treat, and that's something that you can also find here at the Winter Village. So we're here with Steve at Whatever Pops. Is that correct, Steve?
That is right.
So tell me about your pops and what you guys offer here.
Well, our pops are all made here in Tampa. We've been doing it since 2011, and we've been involved with Winter Village almost from the get-go. So we are extremely pleased to be part of this, and so.
Very good. Now I see that you have an assortment of different flavors out here. What would you recommend that I try?
Well, I would recommend right now, since the Lightning are playing tonight, we have a Thunder Pop, which is actually our coconut lime pop that has a little natural blue flavor.
Okay.
It's extremely popular. Our coconut lime pop is one of our original pops. It's something that we carry all the time.
Yeah. Okay, why not? Yeah, let me see. I want to try it. I want to see what this tastes like. And of course, the Lightning game is taking place today, so we want to support the Lightning team. Now, I do have a question, though. Is my tongue going to turn blue, Steve?
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. You know, the one thing about Florida that I do have to say is that we can have popsicles year-round, folks. So if you have not tried Steve's popsicles, you need to stop by and give it a shot, especially this Thunder one. Let's see what it tastes like.
Has it got cream
Delicious.
in the middle
I love
of
it.
Is that like creamy inside? What's going on there?
Yeah, it has like, does it have a cream in the middle?
No,
Keith is asking.
It's actually a coconut milk.
Coconut
It's got
milk.
a little bit of blue pea powder, that natural flavor to turn it blue. And like I say, it's got a little bit of coconut milk, a little bit of sugar, and that's it.
Okay, a little bit of coconut milk, a little bit of sugar. It sounds healthy to me.
Yes. A little bit of lime.
A little bit of lime. Guys, would you like one, Keith?
Absolutely.
Jen, should I bring one back for you
Don't
guys?
promise what you can't deliver, though, Val.
But run, don't walk so it doesn't melt.
Hopefully it won't melt.
Exactly.
All right, thank you. Have fun out there. It looks delicious. All right, Christmas, of course, just a week away, and that means you probably have some packages on the way to your doorstep.
But some scammers posing as postal workers are targeting holiday shoppers with a deceptive text. After the break, we'll tell you what experts say you need to do to protect yourself.